Hi, this is me, Tony. This is a new year, 2025, and this is another Phoenician inscription for you on my YouTube channel and also on my Odyssey channel. This inscription is a very famous inscription from El-ꟲAmed, South Lebanon, and it's called the Baal-Shamem inscription. It's known as KAI-18, CIS I, and is dated to the year 132 BC. This is a photo of the stone on which this inscription was inscribed. This is another photo of the stone on which the inscription was inscribed, and here you can see better the Phoenician letters. Some general information about this inscription. The Baal-Shamem inscription is a Phoenician inscription discovered in 1860 to 1861 at El-ꟲAmed or al-Amed, the ancient city of Hammon. It is the longest of three inscriptions found there during Ernest Renan's Mission de Phénicie. All three inscriptions were found on the north side of the hill. This inscription was found in the foundation of one of the ruined houses covering the hillside. The inscription is an alabaster slab of about 32 by 29 centimeters. The writing is not deeply engraved or considered monumental. It was found almost intact except for the beginning, consisting of 8 letters, which scholars could reconstruct partly from the traces present and partly from the content of the inscription. The inscription is known as KAI-18 or CIS I, likely dated to the year 132 BC. Today it is on display at the Louvre Museum with an ID number of AO4831. Phoenician inscription in the modified Latin alphabet. So this inscription is in 8 lines, and the numbers here are the numbers for the lines. So let us start reading this inscription to you, and this would be the first reading. Li Adon li Baal-Shamem, Ish Nador, Abd Ilim, Ben Miton, Ben Abd Ilim, Ben Baal-Shamor, Pelig Laudicha, Ayet الشعر وهدلهت إيش لو فعلتي بتكلتي بنيتي بشت 180 لأدون ملخيم 143 شت لعم سور لكوني لي السكر وشم نعيم تحت طعم أدوني بعل شميم العلوم يبرخني. This is the same Phoenician inscription written using the Hebrew alphabet. لأدون لبعل-شميم يشندور عبد إليم بن ميتون بن عبد إليم بن بعل-شمور ببليج لوديخة آية الشعر زي وهدلهت يشلو فعلتي بتكلتي بناتي بشت 180 لأدون ملخيم 143 شت لعم تصور لكوني لي السكر وشم نعيم تحت طعم أدوني بعل-شميم العلوم يبرخني. This is a French translation of this inscription. Au Seigneur à Baal-Shamem, c'est ce qu'a voué Abd Ilim, fils de Mitoun, fils de Abd Ilim, fils de Baal-Shamor, dans le district de l'Odyssée, se battant et les porte à cela. J'ai fait complètement à mes frais. Je l'ai érigé en l'an 180 du Seigneur des rois, en l'an 143 de l'ère de Tyr, qu'avec lui, il y ait pour moi souvenir et bon nom, sous les pieds de mon Seigneur Baal-Shamem, pour toujours, puisse-t-il me bénir. This is an English translation of this inscription, and it reads, To the Lord, to Baal-Shamem, this was vowed by Abd-Elim, the son of Mitun, the son of Abd-Elim, the son of Baal-Shamor, in the district of Laodicea. This gate and its door panels, I made it entirely at my own expense. I erected it in the year 180 of the Lord of Kings, in the year 143 of the era of Tyre, that it may be for me a memorial and a good name under the feet of my Lord Baal-Shamem forever. May he bless me. A German translation. Dem Herrn, dem Baal-Shamem, hat Abd-Elim folgendes gelobt, dem Sohn Mituns, des Sohnes Abd-Elims, des Sohnes Baal-Shamors, im Bezirk Laodicea, dieses Tor und seine Paneele. Ich habe es ganz auf meine Kosten gebaut. Ich habe es im Jahr 180 errichtet, des Herrn der Könige im Jahr 143 der Ära von Tyros, damit es mir ein Denkmal und ein guter Name sei. Unter den Füßen meines Herrn Baal-Shamem für immer möge mich segnen. An Italian translation. Al Signore, a Baal-Shamem, questo è stato votato da Abed-Elim, il figlio di Mitun, il figlio di Abed-Elim, il figlio di Baal-Shamor, nel distretto di Laodicea. Questa porta e i suoi pannelli l'ho fatta interamente a mie spese. L'ho eretta nell'anno 180 del Signore dei Re, nell'anno 143 dell'era di Tiro, affinché possa essere per me un memoriale e un buon nome sotto i piedi del mio Signore Baal-Shamem per sempre. Possa egli benedirmi. A Spanish translation. Al Señor, a Baal-Shamem, esto fue prometido por Abed-Elim, el hijo de Mitún, hijo de Abed-Elim, hijo de Baal-Samor, en el distrito de la Odisea. Esta puerta y sus paneles. Yo la hice enteramente a mis expensas. La erigí en el año 180 del Señor de los Reyes, en el año 143 de la era de Tiro, para que será para mí un memorial y un buen nombre bajo los pies de mi Señor Baalshamem para siempre. Que Él me bendiga. A Portuguese Brazilian translation. Ao Senhor, a Baal-Shamem, este foi o voto de Abed-Elim, filho de Mitun, filho de Abed-Elim, filho de Baal-Shamor, no distrito de Laodicea. Este portal e seus painéis. Eu o fiz inteiramente às minhas próprias custas. Eu o ergui no ano 180 do Senhor dos Reis, no ano 143 da era de Tiro, para que seja para mim un memorial e un bon nome sob os pés de meu Senhor Baal-Shamem, para sempre. Que Ele me abençoe. An Arabic translation, so this should be an easy translation. للسيد الرب لبعل شميم هذا ما نظره عبد إليم ابن ميتون ابن عبد إليم ابن بعل شمور بفالق لوديقة أي مقاطعة بيروت البوابة الحجرية هذه ومصراعيها فعلتها على نفقتي الخاصة ولقد بنيتها في السنة 180 لسيد الملوك أي ملك الملوك السنة 143 لشعب سور لتكن لي تذكارا واسما حسنا تحت أقدام سيد الرب بعل شميم للأبد فليباركني. A Hebrew translation, and this is as a token of peace to our neighbors in South Canaan. لأدون לבעל שמיים זה נשבע על ידי עבד אילים בנו של מיתון בן עבד אילים בן בעל שמור במחוץ לאודיציה השער הזה ודלתותיו. הכנתי את זה לגמרי על חשבוני. הקמתי אותו בשנת 180 של אדון המלכים, בשנת 143 של עידן של צור, שזה יהיה בשבילי זיכרון ושם טוב תחת רגליו של אדוני בעל שמיים. לנצח. יברך אותי. This is a Greek translation as a token of friendship to our neighbors in Cyprus and Greece, and especially to my subscribers in Cyprus. So let us read in Greek. Ston Kyrio, ston Baal-Shamem, αυτό ορκιστέκει από τον Αβέδ Ηλιμός, ο γιος του Μητούν, ο γιος του Αβέδ Ηλιμός, ο γιος του Αβέδ Σαμόρ, στην περιοχή της Λαοδικίας. Αυτή η πύλη και οι πόρτες της. Το έφτιαξα εξ ολοκλήρου με δικά μου εξόδα. Το έχτισα στο έτος 180 του Κυρίου των Βασιλέων. Το έτος 143 εποχής του Κύρος. Να είναι για μένα μνημοσύνο και καλό όνομα. Κάτω από τα ποδία του Κύριου μου Baal-Shamem για πάντα να με ευλογεί. New Phoenician vocabulary from this inscription. The word Peleg or Peleg is a masculine noun. Transliteration is Peleg or Peleg. English translation is district, region. Literal translation is division, portion of, part of. Peleg in biblical Hebrew with the same meaning, in addition to stream, means also stream, brook, tributary, section, part, faction. In Arabic, a similar word is the word faliq and refers mainly to a fault line in the earth's crust. The verb falaqa means divide or cut in half. Laodiqa or Laodica, transliteration Laodiqa, English translation Laodicea, Laodikeas in Greek, is the name of the city of Beirut, the current capital of Lebanon. Many cities had this name during the Ptolemaic rule, including one at the Orontes River near the feet of Mount Lebanon, another one in Syria, the current city of Latakia, and another one in Turkey. And I guess there was another one also in Mesopotamia. Sha'ar or Sha'ar transliteration shar, stone gate. Same in Hebrew, shar. In Arabic, it's different. It's bawaba. New Phoenician vocabulary from this inscription. The word DLHT or DLT is a noun feminine. Transliteration is dalehet or dalet. English translation is door, panels of a gate, plaque, writing tablet, book, codex. So the dalet or dalehet had all these meanings in Phoenician. Similar meaning in Hebrew. In Arabic, it means bab or door. Etikliti, tiklit is a noun feminine. Transliteration be tiklit. English translation literally with it's all expenses and better at my own expense. Be is a preposition. Tiklit is an expense or expenditure. Li sikr is a noun masculine. Transliteration li sikr. Verbal form is sakor or zakor. Transliteration zakor means to remember. English translation of the word li sikr is for a remembrance, for a memorial. Tahat palm. Palm is a noun masculine. Transliteration tahit palm. English translation under, beneath the feet of, connoting fealty to the master, that is complete submission to the overlord. In this particular case, the deity Baal-Shamem. Usually dogs are under the feet or the legs of their masters. This expression is still used in the common Lebanese language. We say, for example, for Christians, "Dakhil ijrayki ya Adra." I beg your assistance, blessed Virgin, or I beg your feet, blessed Virgin. For Muslims, let's say the Hezbollah members used to say, "Kurmel surmayt as-Sayyid Hassan," for the sake of the shoes of Sayyid Hassan, meaning all sacrifices would be fine for the sake of Sheikh Hassan. By the way, Sheikh Hassan is being laid to rest today. If he had listened to my advice, which I released in my previous video in June of last year, he would have still been alive if he had accepted the usual Quranic reality of the right of the Jews to be in the land of Israel, and he had sought peace, he would have still been alive today. But unfortunately, he was just following the orders of his masters in Iran, and he paid the ultimate price. Some general comments on this inscription. This is the second inscription from El-ꟲAmed that I have reviewed with you. The first one was the Masub inscription, which we discussed last year and was dating to the year 222 BC. And this one is from 132 BC, that is 90 years later. This is again another testament to the perennity of the Phoenician identity and civilization despite the ongoing Ptolemaic rule over Phoenicia. Who was this Adon Milchim mentioned in this inscription? It was apparently Ptolemy VIII, Ergetes II, Ripon. Ptolemy the benefactor, the opulent, who reigned until the year 116 BC. He was also nicknamed Physcon because he was overweight, that is fatty. We can also note the ongoing Phoenician tradition of paponymia, paponymie in French, which involves naming the son after the grandfather's name. So you can read here, Abed-Ilim, the son of Mitun, the son of Abed-Ilim. So son, father, and grandfather. So the son and the grandfather have the same name, which is still in practice to this day in Lebanon. And I myself was named after my grandfather's name, maternal grandfather's name. some general comments on this inscription. In this inscription, the city of Hammon, al-Amed or El-ꟲAmed, is now considered to be located in the district of Laodicea. Although Laodicea was the name of many cities in the Levant, Asia Minor, Mesopotamia, and Persia, the Laodicea alluded to here is the city of Beirut, the modern-day capital of Lebanon, a city which started to become more prominent among the Phoenician cities, a role that was more established during the Roman rule when Beirut became Berytus Nutrix Legum, Beirut, mother of laws, and in Arabic, Beirut al-Shara'a. The Canaanite Phoenician identity and the ongoing attacks on it by the Islamists and the Pan-Arabists. Canaanites and Phoenicians were not Arabs, and according to the Bible, were not even Semitic, but Hamitic, descendants like the Egyptians of Ham, the son of Noah. Therefore, they are closer to the Egyptians and the Amazigh than to the Aramaic and Arabs. The Arabs are the inhabitants of Arabia, or Arava in Hebrew, which means the desert or the wilderness. Arabs are likely Semitic, and they form the youngest branch of this Semitic family. The little boy of the family must know his place. He cannot impose his identity or his name on the whole family. Chaldeans, Assyrians, the native people of Iraq. Aramaic, Syriacs, the native people of Syria. Phoenicians, as I said before, and Canaanites. Hebrew, Israelites, the native people of Palestine. Egyptians, Coptics, the native people of Egypt. Berbers or Amazigh, the native people of North Africa, are not Arabs either. And to tease the Arabists and the Islamists, I would even dare say that the Prophet of Islam himself was not Arabic, as he descends from Ismail, the son of Abraham, who came from Ur of the Chaldeans, and Hagar, the Egyptian maidservant of Sarah, the wife of Abraham, who was Coptic. Even the most precious Arabic thing, the Quran, or the word Quran, does not come from Arabic. Most scholars think that it derives from the word Qiriana or Qiriono, which refers to the scripture reading book or the lessons reading book of the Syriac church. The Canaanite Phoenician identity and the ongoing attacks on it by the Islamists and Pan-Arabists. And to continue teasing the Islamists and Pan-Arabists, I would say again, the current Arabic script, that is al-Abjadiyya al-Arabiyya, is also not Arabic. The true Arabian script is the South Arabian ancient alphabet used in Yemen. The new Arabic script is derived from the Nabatean Aramaic up north. The Syro-Aramaic of Syria and the Chaldo-Assyrians in Iraq roles were very essential for the success of the Umayyad and later on the Abbasids caliphates. Arabo-Islamists, without us you would have had no culture whatsoever. Please leave us alone and do not attempt to confiscate and monopolize our people's histories, ethnicities, and civilizations. This does not mean that we despise Arabs or that we consider ourselves superior to them. On the contrary, we love and respect Arabs and all other peoples. We do not want to take away your Arab identity, and we do not want you to steal our peculiar identities either. I am totally against pan-Arabism, political Islam, and forced Islamization. I believe in the freedom of speech and conscience. while at the same time respecting the dignity and the value of every human being created in the image of God. The Canaanite Phoenician identity and the ongoing attacks on it by the Islamists and Pan-Arabists. Some people subscribe to my channel, but they soon find out that I do not adhere to their supremacist Islamo-Arabist ideology and their Jew hatred. And alas, soon they unsubscribe and leave. Well, I'm not changing my convictions and betraying my principles and the Phoenician cause to please anyone. Moreover, I am a Christian and I will always be faithful to Christ, the only Savior of the human race. And I will always be a member of the Unica Cattolica et Apostolica Ecclesia. I am indeed unable to sympathize with the Palestinians after the horrible war their former leader Yasser Arafat waged on us, Lebanese Christians, from 1975 till 1982. But I do not hate Palestinians, and I wish them peace and to live the life they deserve like all decent human beings. I hate no one. I love everyone. I believe in peace, faith, and hope. I look forward to peace and prosperity in the land of Canaan. I want all the oppressed peoples in the Middle East and North Africa to reclaim their identities and great cultures and to be finally able to celebrate who they are. In the end, we are all brothers and sisters in humanity, descending from Adam and Eve, members of the great human family on the face of this earth. So this is the Phoenician inscription as written by me. And here I've added the vowels to help with proper pronunciation. And so this is the inscription KAI-18, CIS I. These are the lines of the inscription, 8 lines. And this is an additional line that I've added. So I will read it and then translate it to you. Li Adon, li Baal-Shamem, ish Nador, Abd Ilim, bin Miton, bin Abd Ilim, bin Baal-Shamor, بباليغ لوديخة آيت الشعر زي وهدالهت إيش لو بعلتي بتكلتي بنيتي بشت 180 لأدون ملخيم 140 وشالوش شت لعم تصور لكوني لي السكر وشم نعيم فحت طعم أدوني بعل شميم العلم يبرخني بشت 132 لبني مبؤو همشيح, which means the last line in the year 132 before the coming of Christ. Final words. Thank you for watching this video presentation. Please comment, like, share, and subscribe to this channel to support the Phoenician cause. Only the Phoenician identity and culture will eventually unite the Lebanese people and save Lebanon. Lebanese expatriates, I have provided 9 different languages translations of this inscription, so you have no excuse not to support this channel. All comments that are respectable and constructive are welcomed as usual. I will attempt to produce as many short video presentations as possible of new Phoenician inscriptions. May God, the Lord of the heavens, save and protect you and your families at all times. And these are my references for this presentation. Thank you again and see you next time.